early morning and training is on. Precision and concentration vital as the shots are lined up. For these young athletes diligently practicing an Olympic sport that India excels in, shooting.
Cracked it. And the Indian supporters go crazy to recognise the bronze medalist.
How cool is this?
It's party time in India.
3 medals in the discipline at the last Summer Olympics in Paris, giving impetus to India's ambitious bid to host the Games for the first time ever in 2036. It's news that makes these 2 teenage shooters cheer.
What do you want to do with this sport? What's your highest goal?
Olympics.
Mostly competing in one, they say, but they'd also love to see the Games at home.
It'll be a proud moment for India.
And India has the infrastructure and all, so it's gonna be really great, exciting.
The infrastructure is not quite there yet, but the push is on in the proposed host city Ahmedabad in India's western Gujarat state, where construction on sports venues has already kicked into high gear, as India tries to convince officials with the International Olympic Committee that the South Asian country's time has come. A still developing nation with the world's fastest growing major economy.
The lobbying and charm offensive to get the Olympics has been on for months, and Indian officials keep announcing more investments on sports infrastructure. There's a promise to build more than 10 new stadiums here in Ahmedabad.
There's also enthusiasm on the streets, even if India faces stiff competition with rival bids from Qatar, Turkey, and Chile.
See, India earlier was an underdeveloped country, and now they are taking notice of Indians. Matter of pride.
That sense of pride, a key thread when India's Prime Minister spelled out the country's ambition to land the Games during Independence Day celebrations last year.
हिंदुस्तान का सपना है कि 2036 में
We organized a fantastic G20 summit, Narendra Modi says. It proves India can welcome any major event. Our goal is clear, he says. We want to host the 2036 Olympics on Indian soil. To that end, India's team lobbied hard at the Paris Games. And at home,
Paris 2024 Olympic में ये track था.
There's been a concerted, years-long effort from Modi's government to up funding and praise for athletes.
भारत के लिए
The government keeps talking up the benefits of hosting the prestigious sporting event for the nation, for development. But the risks are very high.
And the games will be declared open.
In 2010, the Commonwealth Games in Delhi were shambolic, plagued by construction delays, corruption scandals, and massive mismanagement. Now, India will get a do-over, with Ahmedabad set to host the Commonwealth Games in 2030, 6 years before the Olympics that India is trying to land in that same city.
Well, I think there are always political factors that push countries and cities forward with bids like this.
But this expert on the economics of the Olympics says it's extremely rare for any games to be a good idea. It's just not a sound investment.
I would start out with a lot of skepticism about it making sense to do it. It's the sort of thing that can either be a neutral force or a slightly positive force, but the odds are stacked against it.
The IOC has reportedly raised concerns over bad governance within the Indian Olympic Association, high doping rates, and India's dismal record at the Olympics. With a meager 6 medals in Paris for a country of more than 1.4 billion people, their highest total ever in a single Games was only 7 medals. But at the shooting range in Pune, as former World Cup champion Shahu Mane completes another day of training, the question marks over India's Olympic bid are completely overshadowed by the possible benefits.
Getting the Olympics is it's the massive stage. Yeah, I feel India can host the Olympics in a well manner because they have the infrastructure right now. The government is trying everything to build up.
It's a winning proposition for all of these athletes, dreaming of gold and glory at home.